Today, on this fine day of October 26, 2025, we are going to talk about something incredibly small that has a huge impact on your professional life. And yes, I am talking about emojis. These tiny digital pictures we send back and forth every single day. You might think a smiley face is just a smiley face. But in China, that little yellow circle can carry the weight of a contract, a partnership, or even your reputation. It is a whole different ballgame. Understanding the rules is essential for success. In China, much business communication happens on an app called WeChat. It is not just for chatting with friends. It is where deals are discussed, reports submitted, and professional relationships built. Emojis add the missing layer of emotion and intent. They can soften a request, show approval, and convey respect. Get it wrong, and you could cause offense, seem unprofessional, or spark a misunderstanding. See emojis as powerful communication tools, not decorations. And 3 Chinese phrases can unlock this world. The first phrase is Mianzi. It means face, or more like a dignity and reputation, social standing. The rule is simple. In business, never cause someone to lose face. The second phrase is Guanxi, which means the relationship, connection, mutual obligation, and trust. Strong connection is the bedrock of smooth operations. Finally, Guanxi, which means may your work go smoothly. These 3 phrases guide your emoji choices, and it is not just avoiding a misfired eggplant, but also a cultural intelligence and respect. Use every tool to build positive, productive relationships and move work forward smoothly. How you use emojis shapes how colleagues, clients, and partners perceive you. They are a silent language for your career. Let's get into details. Imagine you are in a meeting and your boss points out a small mistake you made in front of everyone. You feel diminished in the eyes of your peers, and that is what Chinese people call losing face. Protecting everyone's face is a top priority. Communication is indirect, and harmony comes first. An emoji can be the difference between constructive feedback and public shaming. For example, a laughing emoji in response to a colleague's error can feel like public mocking and loss of face. That damages trust and future collaboration. You can preserve face with supportive, polite, encouraging emojis, especially in sensitive corrections. The relationship is mutual obligation and trust, the superhighway for getting things done. Build it through shared experiences, mutual favors, and consistent, respectful communication. A timely, celebratory emoji for a closed deal strengthens the trust and connection. Overly casual or romantic emojis signal poor boundaries and damage the connection. Use emojis to nurture the trust, not jeopardize it. And remember, the hierarchy of the workplace plays a massive role in how you should communicate in China. With senior leaders, managers, and older clients, default to formal and respectful. In these conversations, less is definitely more. Often, the safest approach is no emojis at all, especially for initial communications, contracts, deadlines, or performance reviews. If your superior initiates emoji use, you can mirror their style, but with caution. A simple thumbs up or smile acknowledges and appreciates without escalating. Avoid playful, sarcastic, or overly emotional emojis with superiors. Think of it as a formal dance and let them lead. With close colleagues and good rapport, you can be more expressive. A light-hearted, work-appropriate sticker can humanize the digital space. But even with peers, try to avoid emojis read as sarcastic, passive-aggressive, or overly familiar. For example, a simple wink emoji can change a sentence's meaning. Gauge the relationship accurately. If in doubt, stay more formal. It is easier to loosen up over time than to repair a misstep. So what's next? The do list. Safe emojis to keep your messages professional and warm. The simple smile softens a request, confirms receipt, and adds friendly tone to closings. The thumbs up is your go-to for acknowledgement and approval. It is clear, efficient, and competent. These are widely understood and safe with peers and superiors. Clapping hands can be used to congratulate teammates or clients on successes. Party popper is great for major milestones, such as contracts signed or targets hit. Folded hands in China commonly expresses sincere thanks or a polite request. But use it sparingly for deep gratitude. It carries more weight than a simple thanks and shows cultural awareness. Use these to amplify wins and foster a collaborative and supportive team environment. Simple, warm, but professional. That is the do list. ICE. So which emojis should you ignore in your business communication with Chinese? At the top, romantic or flirtatious emojis, such as winks, kissing faces, heart eyes, or hearts. In business contexts, they are unprofessional, inappropriate, and can cause someone to lose face. They risk irreparable damage to mutual trust. Be careful with sarcastic or ambiguous emojis. Repeat offenders include the smirk smile or the wink. Sending OK with a smile after an assignment can read as reluctant compliance. Avoid overly dramatic or negative emojis that signal instability or unprofessionalism. Also avoid political, religious, or culturally sensitive symbols and niche inside joke memes. If the message is complex, let your words do the talking. Stick to universally positive symbols to ensure clarity. Emojis should enhance clarity and warmth, not create confusion or division. Let's create the emoji ladder next. Think of this as a 5-step guide for the right level of emoji use. Step 1. No emoji. Very formal announcements, legal documents, contracts, initial outreach, and serious feedback. Step 2. Minimal emoji. One neutral positive emoji for managers, senior colleagues, or well-known clients. Step 3. Light celebration. Clapping or party popper for close colleagues and team wins. Step 4. Familiar and playful. You can use a wider range or work-appropriate stickers with colleagues you know very well. Step 5. Personal emojis. Hearts and winks are almost never used in work. Reserve for private, non-work conversations. Use the ladder to decide in seconds which emojis you should use. When unsure, step down, not up. Choosing the right rung protects the face, strengthens connections, and keeps work flowing smoothly. So to sum up, here's a practical checklist for clear and respectful communication. First, consider context, formal or casual, boss, client, or teammate. Match the situation to the right rung of the emoji ladder. Pause and ask how might this be interpreted. Second, less is more. One well-chosen emoji beats a string of them, but your professionalism is safe even without an emoji. Third, protect face and build relationships. Use emojis to praise, encourage, support, and celebrate shared success. Thoughtful choices help your team's work go smoothly. This is cultural intelligence in action. Respect, harmony, and strong relationships. So go ahead and add that smile or thumbs up. Just make sure it is the right one. In Chinese business, a single emoji can help close deals or damage your reputation. That's because much of business happens on WeChat app. There are 2 keys here. The face, which symbolizes dignity and connections that evolved to trusted relationships. What can you do? Use a simple smile, a clear thumbs up, celebrate with clapping hands, and reserve party popper for sincere thanks. Do not send flirty, ambiguous, or dramatic emojis. They can cause loss of face and harm the trust. With superiors, let them lead, mirror a simple emoji, never escalate. With peers, a little more expression is fine, but keep it professional and clear. Avoid emojis that read as sarcastic or reluctant. Use the emoji ladder. 1. No emoji. 2. Minimal. 3. Light celebration. 4. Familiar. 5. Personal and rarely at work. Choose right one to keep work flowing smoothly. And for smarter cross-cultural communication, tap follow, like, and share. Add the right emoji at the right time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my new YouTube channel for deep dives into China and Chinese culture and business norms. history, ethnology, social media and communication, etiquette and savoir-vivre, and more. Stay sharp, share with a colleague, and subscribe now.